I'm going to read you.
Hello, Tina. This is Tina.
Tina. My name is Tina, and that's my nickname only. Okay. I have written 2 books. One of which is called Fugitive at the Mouth of Pearl River. That's a Chinese historical story. And then my second book is a sequel to Fugitive, to this golden rainbow over Gold Mountain. So I want to read you a poem from Fugitive at the mouth of Pearl River. Okay. In the year of 1945, all the world cheered victory of a ferocious Second World War, but fear they still for the planet, staging to tear apart. 4 years later, China grieved for her world spoiled ajar. A revolution broke out, and the regime fled to a sea afar. Free, free, my lads, free to the island at the mouth of Pearl River, or else be taken in the melee of a cleansing spree. We arrive in the ghetto and struggle with hunger. Before long, we grieve again for a brother who caught fever from the melee. Grieve no more, young my girls, for you can now choose a mate abroad. Go west, my young, please go west. But home, my pa, we belong to the world in China. I fear to live in a world so far apart. Fear you more, young my girl, stranded on an island with no hope of livelihood, lest the shameful memory of a brother lost. All aboard now, all aboard, abounding brides to be, coupled with the frail and the old, fondling upon the reunion with their long-parted spouses. And this book is written in 2010, and I kind of modified this poem. So if you like me to read one, do I have time to read one more?
Oh, yes.
Yeah? You want me to read the second book? Just a poem. Okay. Second poem is a sequel to the first. So it's kind of a wounded literature. They call a wounded literature because the person who suffers is a wounded character. All right. It's kind of spooky. It's called The Ghost from Chinatown.
I like spooky.
Okay. There was once a green and bare zone in the Pacific Rim of the West Coast. They were the young and strong men gathered from halfway across the globe. With their hands and knees, they worked at long hours to earn a meager living and send money home, halfway across the globe. How they wished to return home, but their homeland was never at peace, forever in its gloom and doom. Caught in a war of racial unrest, they band together to fend off the them halfway across the deep sea globe. And were they sojourners intended to leave and return home? Yes, they were. But most, if not all, could not save enough money to travel back across the globe. So they grew to a tiresome old age, stifling in the green and bare zone. You may still find them on snow-capped mountains among tall evergreens. Eyes are fixed upon the deep blue ocean.